Hello and welcome. My name is Ollie Wilson, and today you are watching the Knight Pairs Find That YouTube series, a series that breaks down tactical positions into understandable concepts to help us to reevaluate how we think when approaching the game of chess. Enjoy. Here we have our Find That position for today. It is black to move, and as always, the timer starts now. Let's see how we did. So first things first, if we count at the material, we see it's leveled with 2 knights, 2 rooks and a queen each. And then also the pawns of 5 each are very symmetrical. 3 versus these 3 here, and 1 each on the D and B files, quite locked and symmetrical. Consequently, it will typically revolve around whose pieces are doing the most things and who's the most active. For that reason, white jumping into E5 would be quite a logical move, attacking C6, maybe trying to tempt black to capture and create a combined 4 strong pawn island and chain when F4 is played. However, well, we've heard of this time before. Then comes also the idea of being overloaded. Now this knight on E2, after this knight jumps to E5, of course is forced and tethered to the defense of the D4 square and pawn. However, it's also defending C1, which right now isn't necessarily a problem, because of course it's defended once and twice and attacked only once. However, what do we found this move? Knight takes D4, scythes through that, attacking the queen, attacking the knight, and of course unlocking with a discovered attack this rook on C8 to C1. And consequently, well, if white captures back simply, then the rook takes on C1, and black has one in exchange at least. And if they try to leave the knight on D4 and say, I've lost a pawn, but maybe I can survive, well, black says absolutely not. The queen can retreat out of harm's way. However, black can capture on E2 with a check, another fork, forcing white to capture, and the knight on E2 is removed regardless. We then win or more than the exchange at this point, an entire rook. And white can capture, we can take with a check. And the dust settles and black is an entire rook to the good. And it all came about if we just backtrack to the starting position from seeing an overloaded piece and then looking for ways to exploit and capture pieces that may seem defended by the overloaded piece, in this case the knight, but actually cannot do both things at once simultaneously. Well done if you found the move. Stay tuned for more.